Disney Plus rolls out the same time YouTube and FTC are cracking down on family content. That's a conspiracy. Oh shit! How's it going, adult viewers of YouTube? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we got a review. I shouldn't even say review. One of these two sets does not belong. Just like that good old saying off Sesame Street, which is aimed at 13 and under. Unlike my channel, which is rated 14A. With all that put aside, we're gonna review or compare and point out the flaws of Lepin Green Grocer versus the Lego Green Grocer. The Green Grocer came out in 2008 and was the third modular building, I believe, of the series. It went for about 150, 180 American, 210, 230 Canadian-ish. Now if it's on the secondary market, right now it's about 1,000, 1,400, depending which currency you're using and who you're finding it from. A little bit of backstory. When you get Lepin versus Lego, Lego has put time into their boxes, their consumers, their research and development. So you get a nice pretty box whether you order it online or from the store. Lepin steals ideas, other people's properties, so to say, intellectual properties, patents. So Lepin has no stores, they have no boxes, it'll get refused at the border. So you get a big old sack of parts. If you need a 1x1 tile, step 1, step 23, 53, or the last step, it's gonna be all in one bag. You have to put out 2,800 parts before you can even start the set. I got some parts out here because I want to show you guys. You can't make this stuff up. Lego minifigure with hair is 4 parts with hair. Lepin minifigure, a waist, 2 legs, and the hands. I didn't want to open it all up, but just to show you, those are some sealed bags of Lepin because these are just gonna get given to kids, nieces, nephews. You know, if I'm feeling young, I might burn them under a magnifying glass on a hot summer day. But each Lepin minifigure is gonna have 1, 2, 3. You know, the torso is gonna be another 3, 6, 7, 8 parts versus 4 parts. So if you had a set that had like 8 minifigures, you'd be spending half a day just building minifigures. So that's a little bit of the stuff you can't really see. You wouldn't know unless you had a chance to build both these sets. Now why am I in the predicament of even having this dirty Lepin set? Well, when I first started building my city, I was a little behind the game. There's about 5 modular buildings that had come out, and some of them were pretty much retiring as I was starting. So 3 had been retired already. 2 more, the Fire Brigade and the Grand Emporium, were on their way out. So I pretty much started my city at the Palace Cinema Detective's Office era. So with that being said, I had to spend some coin, one to get this Green Grocer as well as a couple other aftermarket modulars. So the Lepin one, from stuff that you can see, the Lepin one's printing press. This shows up like this. I didn't take a Sharpie to the instructions. They scratched out their own set number, which is different from Lego's set number. So they scratched out their own set number. They wrote their own name or scratched out their own name. It says Street View. So I don't even know what's going on there. Their instructions, they can't even get the instructions right. Here I dog-eared it here so I didn't have to go looking. So it goes from 5, 3, 6, and then it's upside down. and it's like 16, 17. So their instructions are printed wrong. So it goes 5, 3, 6. You gotta skip a couple pages, turn it upside down to go 7, 8, 9, and then you gotta go back 2 more pages, right? So they can't even get the instructions right. Lego gives you 3 books, nicely printed, bright. You can tell all their colors, identify them from each other. Where this one, it's so bland. I don't even know if you guys can see that. You can't tell if that's dark forest green, earth green, sand green, bluish green, yellow green. So back to the Lego ones, 1 to 3. So bag 1 comes with set bags, you know, like 5 of them, all marked 1. And that's gonna be the first floor. Bag set 2 is gonna be the second floor, right? So if you're like probably 13 and under, you probably couldn't build this set, or it'd probably take you a little bit and it'd be too much of a challenge. If you're 13 and under, definitely wouldn't be building this one, and you wouldn't even have a credit card to get this one into the country. So you'd probably have to be at least 18, 16 for this one. You know, if you talk to your parents nice and you had your big brother help you, we'll say 14 and a half for this one. So I'm gonna give the camera a quick spin around because the 2 sets side by side shows the injustice of one compared to the other alone. So here we are with a close-up shot of one, if not the most iconic modular buildings in the lineup. Arguably, maybe against the Corner Cafe, this has the most presence known kind of, we'll say across the world, but you guys kind of know what I mean, within the community. As soon as people see pictures of the Green Grocer or Corner Cafe, flip a coin, which one is more iconic. So I don't know if you guys can see too well the difference between the two. Lego on the left, garbage on the right. We'll start with like all the black within the Lego is all the same shade of black. Black within the lepin has different variances within the shade of black. The colors on the Green Grocer on the left of the Lego are bright, they pop. The colors on the lepin look like they've gone through the washing machine a couple times. They're a little dull. They're a little kind of like almost dingy in a way. That might be the shipping process or the factory in China, I'm not sure. The window panes on the Lego one is clear. You can see right through, you could put a light in them. The trans clear pieces are clear. The ones on the lepin are hazy. If you stuck a light to light this building up, it would have a funny look within the windows just because they're so hazy. We'll see if we can carefully, oh, we got the camera locked in there. We'll see if we can carefully spin this around. You know, if one of these sets falls off, I'm not too worried. If the other one fell off, be a little bit of an issue. So we'll give it a spin around. And again, I don't know if you can see, now the Lego's on the right. The colors are just a lot more brighter, uniform. The lepin is now on the left. The clutch power of the pieces is either way too strong or way too loose, where the Lego tolerances are the same throughout. Even the black pieces on these stairs, these are just dull. Where the Lego ones have a nice shine. Coming up top. Again, I don't know if you can see. Oh, I can see it in the screen of the camera right there. Even all the black within the whole set has color variances, where all the black or gray within the same set is all the same on the Lego one. You know, usually if I got black across all sets bought within the same year, it's the same color in Lego. This lepin one looks like half of it's been sitting in the sun on a bookshelf or something. Well, that's just my comparison of these two sets. It also served its purpose. It let me get by until I could pony up the coin or launder the money from the wife for the original iconic Lego Green Grocer. So we're gonna get this seated in the city, ready for our next city update. And if we can get the subscriber count up to 220 or 20 likes on this video, we're gonna drop test the Lego. We're gonna save the Lego Green Grocer. We're gonna drop test the lepin Green Grocer from an undetermined height, but it's gonna be at least mid-body height, and I'm a pretty tall guy. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have yourselves a great evening.